This is Howard Walensky for Skype, and I'm speaking with David Bill, history teacher and advocate for using technology in the classroom at the Worcester Academy in Worcester, Massachusetts. Now, next week, he's planning to give his students a front row seat on history. These high school students will attend Barack Obama's inauguration and be touring other historic sites around the Washington, D.C. area. But so, how does Skype fit in with this, Mr. Bill?
Skype fits in a couple of ways. When my co-director, Pete Smith, and I started dreaming up this idea, one of the components was we wanted to bring back the inauguration to the students at Worcester Academy. And the first thing we thought about was using Skype to do that. Skype has been used quite a bit actually on campus this year. And so there's a familiarity with the application and its potential. And so the administration was definitely for it because they wanted the kids on campus to be able to see what the 11 students that were selected were experiencing and the historic nature of the event. So we're going to be meeting the upper school at a set time through a Skype conversation, and we'll be doing the same thing for the middle school. Basically give them 20 minutes to have the students on the ground explain what they're doing, potentially interview someone right then and there so the kids in Worcester can see it, and then have the kids in Worcester ask questions.
Well, so I mean, will you somehow be mobile or?
Yeah, well, what we're going to be doing is we've got 3 laptop Wi-Fi cards, and we've got a HD digital camera. And so what we'll do is and a tripod. So we'll set up probably on the mall, if not on the mall, in our location where we're going to be housing our depot to drop off all data. But the students will come in and we'll set up with a laptop and we'll go live just like you would if you had a Wi-Fi connection with a router in a house. Knowing that there's going to be a lot of people there and expecting that there might be problems with the cell phone receptions, there may be an issue with our connection with Skype as well as our other media resources, but we're crossing our fingers and hoping that we can do this connection with our students.
So, do you think you'll be able, in addition to sort of stand-up interviews with people, do you think you'll be able to see or be able to capture images of the parade and other activities?
Oh, and that's definitely a part of it. We're using not only Skype, but we're using Twitter, we're using Flickr. We're trying to and YouTube. We're trying to capture this event from the parade to the swearing in to after on as many different mediums as possible.
Now, excuse me, do you think that I might be able to speak to some of your students during the event next week?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
how would I go about that?
Well, you can either contact me through my email, and we can set up a time, or you can reach us on Twitter. Where WA Inauguration is our Twitter name, or our access to on the website wainauguration.org. Our contact information is up there as well.
Could other schools be in touch with you as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our Skype name is WA Inauguration, and if you just contact us, and if you're interested in doing a Skype conversation, just let us know, and we'll be more than happy to see if we can fit you in.
How else have you used Skype in the classroom, and how long have you been doing this?
I've used Skype for the past 2 years personally. Last year I worked with a school in Romania in my World Civilizations 2 class, specifically on the NATO summit, since it was held in Bucharest. And we examined the issues that NATO summit was addressing and how the kids in Bucharest were reacting to the NATO summit. Was it changing their lifestyles? were the issues that they were addressing? How are they different in the United States than compared in Romania? Um, we Beyond that, we on campus we had a student who was in the hospital ill for an extended period of time. All of his teachers were Skyping the classes to him from in the hospital because he had a wireless connection in the hospital. Um, and we've been using it for foreign language classes. So we've been trying to use Skype quite a bit. It's becoming more and more a part of the agenda in our curriculum. Not only am I a history teacher, but I'm the director of academic technology, and so that's been one of our big initiatives is to help teachers understand how to use the different tools that are available to connect to the bigger world around them and make the students' education more worldly. And so Skype has been a great tool for that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate your help. I hope I'm in touch with you and your students next week, and we can get another little bit and see you on Skype and see you on the internet.
Well, thank you very much, and see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I hope you have a nice warm day.
Me too.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Bye
Bye
now.
bye.